bright everywhere here. It's so bright.
No, that's all right. Welcome to Big Kev's World. I'm Big Kev, joined by Mel, and we are inside the square circle with the insane Courtney Peterson. How are you doing?
Pretty good. How are you guys?
Good. Is
Pretty
that
good.
is that a WrestleMania shirt, by the way?
Bro, I got this shit at Target. Look.
Oh wow, the Warrior and Macho Man. That's nice.
I was like, oh yeah, it just made sense.
All righty. So let's go with the first question here. We're gonna go with when did you become a fan of wrestling in general?
So to be honest, it was when I was a kid when Hulk Hogan was out ripping his shirt off, and he's just awesome. He's a good dude. Always loved him. So I guess that's where the inspiration started from liking wrestling.
So have you been watching wrestling from that till now?
So when I could work at the bars or, when I had my kids and whatnot, I mean, no, I didn't watch it as much. But actually, that's not true because when I did work up at Shooters North, we had a night where it was all wrestling and it was amazing. But yeah, those people that came, I mean, they had a blast. I mean, they're really into it and I loved that.
How long have you how long have you been a fan of the wrestling show? Matt and Kate's show.
So since they started, I've known Katie for, geez, almost half my life now. So she's freaking awesome. She's my bestie, and her husband's pretty freaking amazing. So I mean, at the beginning, I was like watching them. I'm like, this is pretty cool, and then I kept watching and kept watching. I'm like, this is badass. I want to be a part of this. So I kind of nudged in, and I'm like, yo, me and Katie should totally like be a part of some little wrestling match together. And he's like, really? He's like, seriously, yeah, let's do it. So, he put together a little skit and it was badass.
So you kind of got sucked in to what
Very
they were doing.
easily.
Yeah, yeah. That happens.
It does.
So where did the nickname Insane come from?
Okay, so I do love ICP, and I know I'm going to get a lot of help for that. But hey, it is what it is. They're
Necessarily.
lyrical to me. I went to an ICP concert by myself because nobody freaking likes them. Paint on my face, juggalette style, like all the way. And then Courtney Peterson. So if I do CP, Insane Courtney Peterson, kind of like,
Makes
get it?
sense.
We'll play on words there for you.
So you're pretty much a juggalette.
For sure, dude. I want to get like the juggalette tattoo right here and then the little Harley Quinn one over on the other side.
Right. Let's see what's this one. Have you been into sports all your life? Like, have you been athletic in your?
So when I was in high school, I went to East. And I remember talking to Mr. West and asking him, I'm like, bro, let me do some wrestling, right? And he's like, Courtney, he's like, can't let you do that. I'm like, I will sign a waiver. I will whoop your boys' asses. And he's like, I bet you will. And he's like, I just can't, the legalities with it. So I had to gear towards something else. So I did weightlifting and I did swimming. So swimming was a big time thing for me in high school. But I mean, after that, it just work and wrestling. I mean, I do with my kids, Matt and Kate now, and other people as soon as I can. Actually, okay, get me wasted and I will try to fucking wrestle you. No joke. But aside from that, yeah, I mean, right now it's just I like to swim and lift weights. Because now I got to get Katie back on that arm wrestling match. Did you watch that?
I did. I did. Yeah, you beat her with the left arm. She got you with the right one. I thought you were actually going to get her with the right one.
I was like, what the hell? I was so thinking I was going to get her.
Now,
But
when I used to wrestle in high school, there was a girl on our wrestling team, and she had to sign a
really?
waiver and get a doctor's note and all kinds of stuff. So,
Dude, I totally would have.
Who was that?
let's see. How did you well, you actually kind of explained number five. How did you come across working for the wrestling show, which you kind of already explained that one?
So when Katie and I just like did our grocery store one, I guess it went pretty well according to Matt. He liked it. He thought we were pretty good against each other. And I mean, aside from us probably cheesing too much. But we'll work on that, Matt. Got you. So, I guess like it was just everybody liked it, so we kind of stuck with it. And now I come back to Illinois as much as I can for them and myself because I love them and they're like my family. So definitely got to be a part of this.
So, how many videos have you and Kate done so far?
What is it? 3 or 4, I think, including like the arm wrestling one because we did the camel clutch one last time I was there. That was fun.
I know there was a picture on Twitter where you guys were doing one
Yeah.
where you stole her white pants and she's got the sleeper on you and your eyes are just like bugging out.
Dude, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end up really stealing some of her shit when I come back. I'll be like, oh yeah, I really like this and keep my shit all locked up. But yeah, just trade clothes.
What can the fan base of the wrestling show expect from you going forward? Because I know you've appeared maybe once or twice, like on their episode. But what can they expect from you?
Well, to be honest, I'm hoping to come back a lot, at least once a month, and get in as much as we can. And I don't know if you all are aware, like I'll be joining some of them, but it's a secret for right now. So aside from that, the Screw City, I'll be back for that for sure. Already looking at flights to get out there and be a part of that. Oh, and I keep trying to get Kate and Matt to do like some silly fun ones with me just because yeah, I think I'm just a little too crazy and like to laugh my ass off during a lot of these. So they do the serious ones and I like to do the crazy insane Courtney ones. So we'll bring that in there.
Does Matt usually get on to you about the whole laughing and smiling too much, or is he kind of?
Not too bad. I'm pretty sure by now he knows that Kate and I, like, we run this shit. I'm just kidding. But, I mean, we're females and we've been friends for far too long to not fucking laugh. So, yeah, we laugh our asses off. But we try to get serious and, maybe we should do this. We should do like a slap match and then we'll get pissed and then we won't smile and cheese so much. Maybe we'll try that next.
So Blinky Magoo wrote in a fan.
That's Magogo.
Magogo, sorry. Sorry about that, man. ICP, who are your favorite wrestlers on the wrestling show? Like your actual favorite wrestlers?
Ooh, I can't lie. I do really like the ones that Kate and Matt just did. The Libre couple one that was pretty cool. That was, I mean, like I said, I'm pretty comical, so I like that shit. JB and Jay were pretty inspirational. Liked them. Nate's awesome. I mean, y'all are great. I can't really pick a favorite. I'm not that person. I like to spread y'all across the board and just take little bits and pieces of everything I like about y'all. So
So if you was to go to WWE or AEW, what would be your wrestling theme, outfit, and character?
okay. Ooh. So I do like skirts. I do like little pleated skirts. Actually, I just found a really cute one. I'm gonna wear it next time I'm out there. So next week. And little kind of on the rocker side, maybe 80s rocker style. I do like that. Can be colorful, maybe not. I'm big into black, so I don't look so chunky because I'm a thick girl, or at least I feel like I am. But man, Oreos, just telling you right now, it's my problem. Um, my theme, yeah, definitely still sticking with my crazy side because I mean it's just one of the few many personalities I have, so it just makes sense.
I would think that your one of your theme songs would be ICP, right?
Fuck yeah, bro. Chop, chop.
Oh, which ICP song would be your theme song?
Mm. Okay, so what comes to mind right off the top is Who's Going Chicken Hunting? I mean, I do love that one. Or I do like Prom Queen too. Definitely. But
I guess you probably know that ICP was in WCW back in the day.
I
They did it.
thought I read that, and I mean, I read parts of like how they are supporting like suicide stuff like that. They're pretty big into a few things, so I like that. So people that talk shit about them, I'm like, you don't even know them, so don't talk shit.
And plus, ICP had their own wrestling promotion, JCW. So
Really?
yeah, the
Okay, that's even better. See,
all right. Let's see, number 8. What's the easiest and toughest thing you have had to learn from wrestling in general?
so to be honest, like I'm gonna give y'all props. Like watching it is one thing, completely different story. Now being in it, man, some cardio. Cardio is huge. So, I mean, keeping up on like maintaining your breathing, staying through it the entire way without like losing it. Like physically, you know what I mean? Because being able to do it cardio style, Kate's awesome, dude. She reps that shit. Um, that's I guess that for me is the hardest part. The easiest is that I get to do it with people I love. And, I'm meeting tons more people and I'm expanding more, styles of the wrestling. And I mean, being new to it, I'm so excited to like continue to learn more. And I've learned some things with Matt, Kate, JB, Jay. I haven't like in person met Nate yet, but I'm looking forward to it. And I mean, this is my first meet with you guys. So that's awesome. You guys are all amazing. So I'm loving it.
The one thing I've always told people is when I did wrestling back in the day, and some of the videos that me and her did back in the day, a lot of people don't realize how tough it really is.
Right.
And some people can come on here, they can come on their videos, and they can critique wrestling. But I always tell people, hey, if you really want to in there and do something about it, some
Heck
parts
yeah.
where you actually got to be in the ring.
Yes.
Um, how did that feel taking a couple bumps and hitting the ropes? I mean, like, 'cause I know when I first did, I had rope rash for a week. So,
So weird thing is, I mean, I didn't do too extensive in the ring. They showed me how to bounce off the ropes, which was super fun, by the way. Your footwork is definitely it's a big thing.
yeah,
Jay taught that where you put your foot significantly means your next move. And I was like, damn, this is legit. Like this is legit shit. So that's pretty cool. Um Aside from that, I didn't like do any pile drives. Well, no, I did do the pile drive with Matt in the ring, but that was not too bad. I want to try what's the one? The suplex. I'm not gonna lie, I want to try the
I
suplex.
love the suplex.
Do you?
Yeah, it's like one of my
Okay.
favorite moves ever.
okay. So I'll tell you this little story real quick. We went to this little gymnastics place, and
This was many years ago.
I mean, many years ago, and I decided to do the suplex to Mel on
I
on the
fell in
mat.
love with it immediately.
Yeah,
Hell
It was
yeah,
so
man.
much fun.
I'll have to. Did you guys post a video?
No,
we didn't
Oh.
post a video.
we were just practicing. We were just doing having some fun. That's all.
And what's
You guys
cool
are gonna
though,
have to come out.
I know.
Yeah,
We're thinking
we're
about.
hoping if the finances are right, we'll be able to.
Yeah,
I feel
well,
bad.
So
it's not that long of a drive to where they're at.
Okay.
So,
Or we'll just all take a road trip to where you are.
maybe.
maybe,
And
yeah,
then we'll just like do wrestling spots along the way. Fun times.
works for me. What do you listen to or prepare for, like for video? Like, what's some of your ritual? Like, what do you kind of get in the mood with?
I guess it depends on specifically what it is. Like if it's more comical, not gonna lie, I'm gonna smoke a bowl. If I need to be serious or like if it's gonna be a little more intensive as far as like taking some pain, I'm gonna have a couple shots because yeah, last time I was at Matt and Katie's house, I wiped out in their freaking kitchen and I had a bruise all down my side. And then I pissed blood for like 2 days. And I was like, damn. I couldn't tell if it was from the wrestling or from wiping out in their kitchen. Or maybe it was the shots. But no, I'm pretty sure it was the wipeout. So yeah, and then just tons of music and I mean it's fun. So when you're having fun doing something like this, I think that's really all you need, to be honest.
You know, when we used to do videos back then, Mel would always have like a glass of wine or two or a shot. So that way it's always like kind of relaxes.
It relaxed my body.
It relaxes.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, water's all day, Gatorade, all that stuff. Eat a light meal. I mean, but
So what's the weirdest fan request that you have received so far as like, because I know Matt and Kate does videos that are also fan requested and bought
right,
from
the
fans.
customs. So Matt gets the customs, and people they start to message me on Insta, on my Insta, and I'm like, go to Matt for that, because I'm not that person. I'm just here to do what Matt. He's like, hey, we got a gig. I need you for this, and I'm like, cool, I'll be there when I can. I mean, they know that like I get out there as much as I can, but I guess somebody has insted me recently. What was it? Some guy, he goes, I want to wrestle you for 2 full hours. And I'm like, okay, why? I mean, I don't know if I'm like to post it just for yourself. He's like, yeah, just personal. I'm like, oh, I'm like, so what does that actually involve? Because I know wrestling that I've done with some. Well, that's how I ended up with 2 kids. A little too much wrestling in the bedroom.
You know, I always, we were talking about this on Facebook that there's a lot of different wrestling out there, and
Yeah.
you got, we had a problem with those fans that wanted to see all the like foot
Fetish stuff.
fetishes, or they wanted to do this, or they always asked her like, "Hey, do you come to every city and do like private wrestling sessions that we
Okay.
would pay money for?" There's a lot of different wrestling fans out there, and I know that they
Yeah.
have probably asked Matt and Kate for some weird requests.
The belly splash one was pretty different with Matt.
Yeah, I saw that one. That was fun.
I haven't seen it. That was freaking hilarious to do, though.
I mean, there is some like I know when Matt and Kate was on here, they were saying that Kate gets a lot of foot requests
Yes.
to put the feet in his face and stuff like that. So yeah, it's I guess when you get fans of Walk of Life, they'll come and message you and they'll be like, "Hey, wrestle for 2 hours." I've been like, "Dude, how much?" I mean,
yeah. Like that pretty much. I'm like, do I get a snack in between? Like, throw me a donut, bro.
what's your favorite moves to do and be put into?
Okay, so
And your least favorite.
right. Yeah, that's so far I don't really dislike anything. That camel clutch was pretty fun with Kate. Pile drive, I got to work a little bit better on getting my legs straight. So, been doing that more. I mean, I guess it's just more of a challenge, but it's not a dislike. I'm gonna have to expand my horizons a little bit more on that. So, I don't think I've done quite as much to really answer that quite yet, but I'm looking forward to more.
I know you were telling me that you have a hard time having memorization of the name of the moves.
Yeah, for sure.
And they're hard to
I'm gonna make
remember.
my own names up there, Kev. I mean, I'm just gonna put some icy in front of each one and make it my own. How about that?
Works. I mean, I've seen you and Kate do the sleeper. I've seen you guys do the camel clutch. I've seen y'all do the full Nelson. And I've seen you get tombstone power drive twice by Matt. So
The scissor one I love.
the scissor one,
Yeah.
the head scissor, was it the body scissors?
Head scissor.
Oh,
because it's just fun. I don't know why I like that one. That makes me seem a little weird, but I do like it.
Yeah, Kate usually does that to people.
Yeah, she makes it fun.
What's your main goal for the wrestling show? Like, what is ICP's main goal?
Well, to definitely be on it as much as possible and learn more. Get my own skit going, and definitely just be a huge part of it. Expand with Man Kate for sure. And that's what we're going to do. So, like, when the next round comes out, you guys are going to be excited.
What profession was you doing before the wrestling show?
Well, I still do. I do rehab care and in home care. So, taking care of people, elders, and people with disabilities. So,
That's always kind of, I know that could be stressful, but that's also kind of rewarding too, in a way.
you're absolutely right. Definitely both. It is. And very physical. Very physical. Like, I think that's why I couldn't beat Katie in arm wrestling right handed because I threw my shoulder out at work. So, well, I mean, not this year, but last year.
So we got the wrestling show in the comments section. We look forward to seeing Courtney in the Screw City Rumble.
Hell yeah, man.
I'm actually looking forward to seeing y'all do this Rumble thing because the Rumble is pretty crazy. If you ever watch the real like WWE Rumble and stuff like that, how they do stuff, all those
Yep.
bodies flying, it's gonna be fun to see.
It's going to be badass, dude. I'm excited. I'm like, it pops up because I like told Matt, I'm like, I'm gonna put this in my calendar so I buy a flight so I'm not screwing up and being late for this. I'm like, I'm gonna be out there. We're gonna be practicing and getting this all together. So hell yeah.
So what's your biggest pet peeves in life?
You there?
You there, Courtney?
Yeah, sorry. Try one more time, please.
What's your biggest pet peeves in life?
She might be having internet connection issues.
In life. So specifically to like things. Okay, so I'm definitely OCD. Like I like things done a particular fucking way, and I lose my shit if it's not done my way, unfortunately. And then I hulk up and I'm like, why is this not fucking clean? And they're like, dude, chill the fuck out. And I'm like, how hard is it to fucking fill the dishwasher? But it's just I work a lot of fucking hours, and when I come home, I would like just a little bit of help. So I guess that's my pet peeve in life. Like, I don't know if you mean like wrestling. I don't have any yet, except for some of the creepies. But yeah, that's it. Cleaning and cleaning. It's cleaning.
So you don't have no pet peeves like as far as like driving or people?
Oh, fucking morons. Or
I think a lot of those.
Listen, I found out that it's not legal to throw your switchblade up and scare the shit out of people. Like, motherfucker. Found out that's not legal. Didn't know that. So, yep. Had to put my fucking switchblade back in my house and the golf balls and all that shit. So when I say like insane, it's like not a fucking joke.
So the one thing I will definitely say here is, especially in Nashville area, they don't use the turn signal. We always talk about how they should just
Nobody fucking does. It's all over the damn board. That's not just here. That's everywhere.
No shit, right? The merge lanes in Colorado, motherfuckers that stop, and I'm like, it's a fucking merge, you dumb bitch. I'm like, fucking drive. Dude, in my neighborhood, some lady like stopped at it and we fucking rolled down windows. I'm like, I will whoop your fucking ass, you stupid bitch. And then I found out, I think it was one of my daughter's friends mom's. And so I saw her, ended up swapping
Whoops.
a bowl with her, and I'm like, shit, do you remember me by chance? So, no, she didn't. Thank God.
If you could punch anyone in the wrestling world, like on TV wise,
And stuff.
and the celebrity world, who would it be
And why?
and why?
Ooh. So, wrestling, let's see. I guess just for fun, I would go with John Cena just because I could imagine him being like getting hit and being like, like some crazy face. And I'd be like, bitch, I saw you. But real life would be. Oh, wait. No, you said celebrity world. Sorry. I went to a dark place there. So there's a few dude actors that fucking piss me off. Just annoy me. I can't think of it. Justin Long fucking drives me nuts. I don't know why. The movie Walrus is fucking so stupid. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Okay.
Makes me angry. So that one, I could totally punch that motherfucker in the mouth.
Who would you want to? Who would you want to punch in these in the real world? Like, who, if you had a chance to get a hold of somebody?
Oh, she already knows I've been looking for it, actually. My bad. I left a fucking voicemail a few times. Her name is Kirsten. She lives in Chicago or Huntley or fucking somewhere. And I will fucking find her. Well, maybe. I need to be careful with that because, yeah. I've already.
I remember when I asked Matt and Kate this question. I think Matt chose to punch Braun Strowman in the face. He wants to fight Braun Strowman. But I know Kate chose to punch Alec Baldwin in the face.
Love.
So
Why? Did she say why?
I don't know.
I forgot why.
I forgot why she
I don't
said
think
that.
she said. I don't know if she said it why or not. I forgot. It's been over a week, so
I'm gonna have to ask.
you have to ask her about that.
Yeah.
What's your motto in life? What's your motto that you live by?
So it originally used to be only because a lot of people tend to judge me and everything, and that was always a problem growing up. So instead of getting angry, I always chose Anne Frank's way. I still believe people are good at heart. That was kind of my biggest thing that helped me get through when I would be so fucking angry. And because I pull pranks on motherfuckers if I'm fucking angry, and I can't get away with going to jail because I won't fucking make it in jail. Let's just put it that way. I am not that bitch. I am, well, maybe, but I really just don't want to. Okay, let's go there. I don't want to end up in jail for real. But yeah, I still believe people are good at heart. Try to still be nice, Little sweet and sour patch kid over here.
I could definitely tell by talking to you on Facebook and on here and seeing your profile. You're definitely one of those people that's like, normal shit is boring.
Oh, for sure.
I mean,
Why
it
be
is
boring when you can be fun?
Very true. Do you have any talent, any hidden talents that the wrestling show fans may not know?
Actually, I can fit my whole fist in my mouth. If that's a talent, I'm a big ass girl, dude.
Jeez, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
I do. It's weird.
Some people in the sex world would probably find that pretty fucking hot.
I know, it's weird.
Just
Not
saying.
getting fist in my mouth, but I can fit this fist.
I mean, you can tell them, well, I can tell you where I can shove this fist at. I mean, not in my mouth, but I can shove it up somewhere else, right?
Girl, yes. I love you. You're cute.
She's out there as well. That's why.
Yeah, I'm very fucked up.
Oh, sweet. You know what? I might just have to steal her from you, Kev.
No, I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm pretty out there as well.
Yeah, no, not as out there as I am.
Not as out there as her, no. But we're
all right.
You're more than welcome to
They're
take
going to contest that
I don't have
later.
a problem with it for a little while. That's fine.
I love it.
Okay. Where are we at here?
all right. Let's see where we at.
Okay.
What was your celebrity crush back then and now?
Ooh.
And who was your idol?
What do you mean, like back then? You mean like when I was a kid?
Yeah, yeah, like when you were like a kid and a teen, and now to your adult years, like who's someone that you just like?
Who did you
so when I was
idolize growing up, and who do you idolize now? Like who is your celebrity crush
Yeah.
that you growing
So
up?
when I was
And
a kid, definitely I loved AJ from Backstreet Boys. Now I am like, fucking Idris Elba, bro.
who?
Idris Elba. He's fucking gorgeous. Lick the fucking shit out of that dude. Oh my god, I might need a minute.
What did you say?
Idris Elba.
Idris
Oh,
Elba.
Yep.
Yep. What is he in? He's in that Thor movie.
yeah, he was also in that movie. He was in that one dramatic movie called what was the
Oh shit.
Obsessed?
No good deeds.
Ooh, yeah.
He was in No Good
Oh,
Deeds. He was also
man, he
in
can break into
Obsessed.
my house and do some no
Have you
good
seen those
deeds.
two
Oh,
movies?
fucking, they're good.
Have you seen No Good Deeds and
Yep.
in
Yeah,
Obsessed?
that's what I said. He can break into my house all motherfucking day.
No. He didn't break into the house and Obsessed.
Oh, no, you're right. He
No
let
Good
him
Deeds,
in because
yeah.
he was all wet, and he was so wet. Sorry.
No, you're good.
So who
There's
did you?
my fetish.
So who did you idolize? Like who was one of the
Oh,
persons
that's
that
not
you?
idolizing, but that's my crush. Idolize. Marilyn Monroe. She's gorgeous. I love beautiful women. So definitely her. She was strong. She was gorgeous. She did what she had to make her life work. So
And when fans are seeing this, they're gonna probably talk to Matt and be like, "Can we see Courtney in the Marilyn Monroe costume?"
hey, there you go.
That's probably what they're gonna do.
Well, now that you're gonna put it up there for sure.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, now, yeah. Who on the wrestling show you want to crack at but haven't got the chance to yet?
Mm, I don't know yet. Maybe a little more with Katie, or just I'll have to get at Nate. That'll be fine.
You want that Galactic Championship?
Just show everybody what's up. Take him out.
Hey, when I did that interview with Nate the Great, he said he would challenge, he would defend that belt against anyone, and I was kind of like,
Okay.
What if I show up next year, and we'll see if that actually is a.
You know what would be interesting if all five of us got together next year sometime, okay? And me, you, and Katie ended up kicking the shit out of somehow him and Matt. That would be one hell of a show.
Oh my god, I'd love that.
That would be badass, wouldn't it?
It would.
You know what, Matt, book it. Handicap match. Let those three.
Don't book it yet.
What is that?
Don't just jump on the bandwagon yet. He's like, woohoo!
Now, I know that you haven't had a chance to wrestle Kayla yet. I know that she is, from what I hear, is a pretty powerhouse.
I did hear that too.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get that going. Or my girl is barbed wire. So
Now, Binky said Nate would get his ass whooped by the ICP.
you damn well know that. Come on. So
The Prodigal Hill said they need a Prodigal Hill, just like a cherry on top of
his awesome. Oh my god!
Of his
really?
awesome
you know what? You know what's funny about you saying that though is because I have a cherry tattoo on my ass.
Awesome.
That was my first tattoo when I was 18.
Fire questions.
So now we just get to do
rapid fire shit.
Rapid fire random questions. Now we get to have some fun with this stuff now.
Bring it.
All right. What's your favorite kind of movies?
Oh, scary or comedy? I do like comedy a lot.
What's some of your favorite scary movies? Not to copy Scream there, but I just have to say
Right.
that.
My favorite one right now. What? Okay, so Emily Rose was pretty fucking scary. There's this new one, and I cannot recall what it's called. It's this little girl. She loses her mom, and there's like this twisted clown witch thing that's like behind her. I haven't watched it because I'm not gonna watch that shit alone, but I'm looking forward to watching that one. I gotta remember the name though. Comedy is fucking Super Troopers, dude. All day. Love that. Or like Ren and Stimpy. Man, I'm a
Love
cartoon
Ren and Stimpy.
girl.
I gotta do
Yes.
it. I gotta do
I'm
it.
straight
Be
up
quiet, you
cartoon.
idiot.
Yeah, would you stop? Jesus
Yep.
Christ.
The
So,
Exorcism of Emily Rose.
Emily
what
Rose was
good.
amazing.
Yeah.
Especially
yeah,
the
it was a
barn
good one.
scene.
Anything by Rob Zombie is fucking phenomenal.
Oh, no,
Absolutely.
Stuff.
Hey, you know what? I'm a big Rob Zombie fan, so for me, it's well, the music wise, and I would say some of it. I mean, I like Devil's Rejects and House of Thousand
Yep.
Corpses, but that's and plus we got to meet Captain Spaulding and Otis.
Shut up, really?
Yeah,
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
we
awesome.
got now Bill Moseley was a little bit off the day that we met him. I don't know if he was just having a bad day, but he kind of he was just not the friendliest person in the world
No.
to
You needed a little rub down.
Yeah, but Sid Haig was amazing.
Yeah.
He was amazing. He was so sweet, and was slightly in character too. It was kind of weird.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's even cooler.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I know you were telling me on Facebook that you are afraid of dolls. What is it about dolls? What is it about dolls that scare you?
Bro. Okay, so growing up, every single fucking Christmas, every single birthday, my mom would buy us a porcelain doll. And when I was like 9 or 10, I'd watch too many of those fucking doll movies come to life. So I had all these porcelain dolls in my room. So I tied them down to little chairs because I was afraid they'd come to life, crawl up my fucking comforter and stab me. So when we went to move to California, my mom packed up all my shit and she's like, "Why the fuck are your dolls all tied down?" Because they come to life at night, man. I'm like, they're totally gonna get me. So that's my thing with dolls. I hate them a lot. Oh, and I have a Julie doll still. That bitch fucking giggles and she's creepy and I don't like her. She's downstairs in a bin taped up. It's like fucking lockbox.
I can understand why dolls are creepy. I had a back in the '80s. I had a My Buddy doll, and that was before Chucky came out. And then Chucky came out, and I was almost like wanting to throw my doll away.
Yeah. So that's kind of what the Julie doll is like. When you're done, look up the Julie doll from I think the 80s. Still have that bitch. And my big bird.
So now I know that you love working out and stuff like that. What's the most that you have squatted and bench pressed?
Ooh, so to be honest, my biggest bench press was back when I was still in my early 20s. I was benching a good 120, 130. I was benching my weight. Actually, I was a little bit more because when I was in high school, I was barely 110. So right now I can't get quite up to that because my shoulder being messed up from work and I still need to maintain being able to lift my clients. So if I try to max out, I could possibly throw my shoulder out again. So I do have to be careful with it. Um, and for squats, I did 60 squats yesterday with my client because part of our rehab is strengthening. So I do it with 45-pound weights and she does it with a band. And we kind of if I do it with her, it helps kind of keep her wanting to do more. So,
Did you ever wanted to get into bodybuilding, or was that just
fuck yes, absolutely. But
my guy back then? My guy back then was Arnold Schwarzenegger. I remember reading his encyclopedia book. Oh my gosh!
So I did a commercial with Arnold Schwarzenegger when I was in California. I was 10, 11. It was for DirecTV. So he was nice. It was so the whole thing was he was playing like the president at the time, and I think it was Bill Clinton at the time who was president. And then I played Chelsea Clinton in this commercial for DirecTV. It was fucking, I don't even think it got aired out here. I think it got aired overseas, to be honest. It was not the greatest commercial, but hey, what the fuck ever.
So you got to meet Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yep.
That is badass.
Yeah. It was cool. Yeah, I'll have to find the video because I have it's sad. It's still on VHS. That's how long ago
that's awesome.
I have it somewhere.
What's your favorite TV show out there?
Okay, so I love different genres. So TV show, I love Lock and Key. I am that person. I mean, I love The Walking.
You say The Walking Dead?
Yeah, I do. I love it. We went back trying to find the last episode. We're like, shit, did we watch this? And I'm like, the season can't be over yet. And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, when the fuck is it coming back? And where is fucking Rick Grimes? Pissed. I'm expecting to see that motherfucker before the whole season is up. I'm kind of like,
well, the part 2 is supposed to start back, I think, in February. So yeah. They have another. I'm not sure how many more episodes they've got left, but it's supposed to go through I think majority of 2022.
Is it okay?
So, from what we understand, maybe we might see a Rick Grimes cameo at the very end, but we don't know. They've kept so much of that on the hush hush. It's unreal.
I know. And I'm super happy him and Miss Showen got together. They're so fucking cute. And then I like Doom Patrol. That's actually pretty funny. It's different. I would go with those are my top 3 right now.
You don't really watch
Stranger Things. Wait, Stranger Things. My bad. Forgot.
You don't really watch pro wrestling nowadays, right?
No, not currently, except for Katie and Matt's. That's that's my ultimate wrestling show. That is the only wrestling that I watch is them. They're my people, so that's where I go for support.
Well, I can tell you this much: pro wrestling fans nowadays are very. They can be toxic. I can just say that much.
So you're telling me I'm not missing anything by not watching it?
No, you're not.
No.
Okay.
Not really.
I mean, hell, I stopped watching it with, I used to watch it with him all the time, when we first started dating and talking and all that kind of stuff a long time ago. But I just stopped caring about the show probably about 6 or 7 years ago.
Okay. Wow.
Because, I mean, it's just the material and the writing has just gone downhill, and it's just become more of a princess fest than anything else. I mean, it's not really it's drama and it's like a male soap opera, but at the same time, it's just the things that they do on there now are just stupid.
Like the old wrestling stuff was probably better. I'm guessing you guys like that.
Yeah, I'm more of an old school wrestling fan.
Right.
I like the whole psychology, the whole slowing it down, not trying to do 500 moves in one match, like actually tell a story. And that's one thing that
the shit talking is kind of nice. Yeah. The bantering.
Well, they don't let the wrestlers beat themselves anymore. And that's kind of another problem.
Right.
I don't know. No intender.
No intender.
I don't know what that means.
But. I don't either. But one of the things too that what is your favorite holiday?
Halloween. I fucking love Halloween. If you ask anybody that knows me, I just feel like most of the other holidays, such as Thanksgiving, I do like the stuff my gob, don't get me wrong, but I don't need a fucking holiday for that shit. Christmas has become too all about what the fuck you're getting from people, and it's just not what it should be anymore. Memories.
Commercialized.
Yeah, thank you. Absolutely. Halloween, man, I love candy. I love scaring the shit out of people, children, adults. I don't give a shit. Fucking have a heart attack with this shit. But that and St. Patty's Day. Make the river go green. Let's do this.
Now, you said Halloween. Did you ever used to work in any of those haunted attractions?
So I tried to apply out here, and actually one of them just burned up out by me. Somebody, like, I'm guessing it was a disgruntled employee. They set fire to it. There were 2 kids that set fire to one of the haunted houses out here.
Oh wow.
And I was looking forward to trying to get to be a part of that, but now they have, this is badass. They have a Krampus haunted house.
That is awesome.
That's
Fuck
nice.
yeah, dude. I'm like getting texts for it because I'm like, I'm totally going to this shit.
There's 2 haunted attractions that, since you like that kind of stuff, me and Mel have been wanting to do. There's one in Atlanta called Netherworld,
Ooh.
which is a real good one. We had a friend went there. Now his girlfriend won't go anywhere else but there now because it's just that good. And there's one in Kentucky that is not only a haunted attraction, but it's also a haunting too. So it's
a what?
Like the sanitarium thing.
Oh,
Right,
it's
like
it's a former hospital.
Former hospital, yeah.
Did you see the ship one? I think it's in Atlanta.
Mm-mm.
I have not seen that one.
Somebody sent me it's a ghost ship. It's like an abandoned ship. Yeah, I don't remember where. I want to say it's Atlanta, but I'm not positive. I'll have to get back to you on that. But it looks pretty fucking badass. Or any of the insane asylums look amazing because you feel that energy, and if I don't know how many people believe in the whole paranormal experience. I think if you're putting yourself out there to feel it, then you'll feel it more.
Well, we've had some pictures of it. It's
Hey,
not
we're
one of those
saying
things
that.
where it's not one of those things where you can just go and be like, hey, today I'm going to catch them. That doesn't work that way.
Right. Dude, so the other fucking night, I'm gonna lie, we were a little fucked up. And I went to the bathroom, had my bathroom door open because I like to hear things because I get freaked out because my whole family likes to scare the shit out of me. And the house, like the main house door, just slammed shut out of nowhere. No breeze, nothing. It's still. And then something in my kitchen fell over. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, who is fucking with me right now? And I'm like, nope, I'm going to bed. I'm not doing it.
It happened to us recently. We went to a friend's house and his dad just passed away recently. And we were just inside his kitchen and all of a sudden his cabinet doors just swing open and then a plate crashed.
Shit.
Actually, it wasn't just the plate. It was the entire inside of the cabinet. Everything that was in it just went topsy-turvy. It was weird.
It got me all goosebumps and shit.
Yeah.
But as far as haunted attractions, I used to work at them.
People wouldn't want to see me at a haunted attraction because the problem is the fact that I would actually use real props instead of fake ones.
Nice. So really, who's the crazy one here? I think she might even have me beat.
I've seen a lot of shit. I've seen a lot of scary movies. I've seen that. I'm just fucked up.
Let's just say this much: she will actually watch Serbian films. She'll watch snuff horror.
I will watch snuff stuff and not blink an eye. I'm really fucked up. I've seen a lot of crazy shit movies. They're not even movies. These are just things that most people would be like, you can sit through that and actually like it. I'm like, I didn't say I liked it. I just said I watched it.
She would be the kind of person at a haunted attraction. She would actually eat real raw meat in front of them,
in front of people, and
you have the blood have your own fetish little audience just in that alone.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of fetishes out there for different things.
Dude, do you remember what was it called? Those chat rooms that they used to have when in the 90s? I remember some
not
dude
entirely, but
I
think I know you're talking about.
Really, it'd take forever to load. And I remember some guy, and I didn't really know fetishes because I was 14. And some guy was like, I want to get you in one of those, what is it called? Where it's the head and the arms are locked in. He's like, I want to see you.
I know what you're talking about.
He's like, I want to see you in one of those. And I'm like, okay, why? I'm like, and how old are you, dude? I'm like, 'cause I'm 14.
Oh God.
And yeah, I was
Thank
like,
you,
maybe
internet, for all of the weirdos out there.
yes. And then I fucking found like cartoon porn. I'm like, you know what? This shit, just the internet was just crazy. It still is. It's only gotten
Before the internet, it was like people. I mean, I know people probably still had these things going on in their minds, but it increased significantly when that
dramatically.
came
I know
about.
that's why when everybody says, the world is worse today, I'm like, the world's the same. We broadcast it 10 times more.
Exactly. We didn't know the things then that we know now. That's
Correct.
all it is.
Yeah, the fucking weirdos are still out there.
Yep.
So
they've always been out there. We just now see it and hear about it. So. Chronicle said Milt plan on selling kitties on eBay.
Wait, what?
I mean, don't give me any ideas, okay, dude?
There's some times I'll tell you this much. When I first introduced her to wrestling and I was training her and everything like that, she could just swing a pillow, but she swings it with force. And I'm like, if you was to hit somebody with a steel chair with that force, that would be some.
There's a lot of power behind me.
KO.
Yeah, there's a lot of power behind me. I mean, we've fought before and everything, and he's like, man, you are tough.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm not that big of a girl. I mean, I'm kind of somewhat.
No, you. How tall are you? I can't tell because you're sitting, but
I know.
She's 5'7".
I'm 5'7". I'm probably about 125, 30 pounds or so for my age.
You, I'm like 150 and 5'5", dude.
Yeah, well, I've been small most of my life, so like as far as my stature is concerned, I mean, I've got a small gut because I drink, but I've got a lot of power behind me, and I'm not sure how it came about. It's nothing to do with like what we used to do back in the day. I just think I have this niche for showing myself more. Like I like to be more powerful
and show what you're capable of. Fuck yeah, girl.
Yeah.
I can tell you this. I can tell you this, Courtney. If you ever had a chance to wrestle Mel, I'm just throwing this out there to you. She makes people work for it. I'm talking about if you put her. If you put her in a submission hold, like say for example, you put her in like in a bear hug or a full Nelson or something like that, she will sell that for about. Back then, she would sell it for about 2 to 3, 4 minutes. She'd make you work.
That was back in the day.
I can do a pretty good bear hug. I had to do that to lift my client a few weeks ago, and I'm like, whoa. So somebody asked me, they're like, have you been bear hugged? I'm like, no, but I bear hugged somebody recently, but it wasn't on wrestling. It was in my day job.
You're right. So the Prodigal Heel asks, what is your favorite wrestling move or submission?
Let's see. I definitely like the pile drive.
The tombstone, yeah.
Yeah, it is. That's a lot of fun. Chokeholds. Yep. And as far as submission, yeah, the leg scissor would be, that's submissive, right? It feels like it's so much fun to be submissive.
I love being submissive. I get it. So I understand that.
I like being
I just put that out there for the whole world to hear.
Girl, yeah, she's going to be like, yo, Kev, what are you doing in about 5 minutes?
Right?
You want to play
I've told him plenty of times. I'm like, honey, if you want to put me in a submission, don't be my guest. I don't care.
Hell yeah.
So
there is a thing we haven't told a lot of people this, but I used to do the video game thing where we would do the E-Fed, like WWE games, and put a bunch of characters together. Well, me and her are planning on wrestling for real on that show. And we're going to actually post that on the show. So that way everybody gets to finally see what we do.
I would love to see that. I can't wait to meet you guys like in real life. That'll be fun. We'll all have to like do road trips. Y'all come out to Colorado. Like we all do like rotations. And it'd be badass.
It would be badass.
Fucking get a jumpy and we can all play in it.
Yeah. It would be fun. I like meeting new people and cool people at that.
Right here.
Insane Courtney Peterson versus Casey Spinelli.
Yeah. I know who Casey Spinelli is.
Okay.
Casey Spinelli I know is from Fast Times at Ridgemont High. So
Now, were you are you a big comic fan?
Oh hell yeah.
What's your are you more Marvel or DC or both?
I like both. And
Okay.
to be honest, like I love Superman. I am all American when it comes to that. I am like your hoorah American, like America type shit. Like me
American.
and my son were just the same when it comes to that. So it might seem cheesy, but I do love it.
Prodigal
Garden of the
Hills.
Gods is beautiful.
Prodigal Hills said Colorado is the bomb. I loved Garden of the Gods.
It is beautiful at Garden of the Gods. We went there a few years ago. You got to check out the Painted Mines. That's pretty legit. Like it's beautiful. I don't even have the words to explain it.
How
It's
far are you
amazing.
from Denver?
I am 45 minutes south of Denver, 45 minutes north of the Springs. So I
Okay.
live in like little farm area because it's fucking expensive out here, y'all. Like, wow. And I got goddamn sheriff's office always posting some shit on my motherfucking door. I'm like, I'm gonna put some flowers and some shit so y'all shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I've got family that lives out in Colorado Springs. So
I know that you're a big Superman fan, but as far as the female superhero or villains, who do you like?
I love Poison Ivy. I've always loved Poison Ivy since I was a little girl. She's fucking hot, dude.
You kind of
And who doesn't like to fucking be seductive and aggressive and take dudes out? I'm sorry, it just seems kind of like what sirens are. She's a siren all day.
um. All right. Let's see. Let's see. What's another good question to ask? Well, I already know what your favorite music is. You do like ICP,
what
but
kind of stuff do you like to do on the side for fun
yeah,
besides, the wrestling show and your.
it's good.
So if I had the time, I would love to get back into rollerblading. I used to rollerblade every single day.
I
Love,
used to love rollerblading.
sorry, I do. I love it. Um, and to be honest, I do like working out. That's not even just something that I have to do. I enjoy it. It helps my anger. I have a really bad temper and I'm working on it, but I'm really nice too. Don't get me fucking wrong. It's like you ever just want like you're like, oh, why am I so angry today? Smoke a bottle, bitch. That's why.
Yep.
um he said right here. But yeah, I love board games. Actually, we just got the fucking Goonies game. This board game called the Goonies. Bro, it is badass. It's got a lot of directions and I gotta take some time to read it. But we do family game night and I mean I love to sketch. I love to paint. Oh, I should show you guys the painting that Katie made me when fuck, I think she was like 18. It is so pretty. I'll show you when we're done.
Okay.
Now, have you ever played Cards Against Humanity?
Yes. Our exploding kittens, we play that.
Yes, we played that too.
Did you get the expansion pack?
No, we had a friend that had the exploding kittens, and she
Okay.
brought it over once, and we played that and everything. It was kind of a little bit different, It was kind of hard to understand at first, but we finally got the drift of it, and it was great.
Yeah. Oh man, every time we go back to that game, I'm like, I need the directions because I'm too fucking ripped for this shit. I don't remember anything.
Right.
But Cards Against Humanity is like our late night drinking game, and yeah, I'm looking forward to the Goonies game. We got Hot Seat, stuff like that. And actually, like last night, like I microneedled and I was like, fuck, can you see like the red spots? But I realized my light in the background is so bright you can't see shit. So yeah, that's pretty much what I do. I want to get back into making like some clothes and stuff. Just making costumes, things like that. Because, for instance, the costumes I used to have, I don't fit anymore because mama got big. Mama ain't a little mama anymore. She a big mama. So,
Do you like? I know you like board games. Do you like video games? So you play like
fucking love video games, dude. I got my Nintendo 64 up in this bitch. I got the first Nintendo down in the basement. I don't have Duck Hunt, but I'm looking for it because, that is epic. I'm not big on Xbox. My son is. He plays COD all fucking day. I'm a PC. I do love my old PS2, like Blood Rain, Clock Tower 3, shit like that. Those were my fucking go-tos. I'm way more leaning. I'm way more PS than I am Xbox because the fucking controllers are so big, and I get really sweaty hands. So I like the fact that PlayStation made controllers that have fans in them. So when my hands start to sweat, I can turn on that fan and my hands don't slip. And I don't lose my fucking shit and break my controller because my hands are sweaty and I just lost.
I'm a P. I'm a PS4 guy. So
Yeah. Dude, those are so expensive. I can't get one yet, but I will.
now on Nintendo 64, if you haven't had a chance to, you should play WCW NWO Revenge and WWF No Mercy. That
Okay.
those are two good games on probably two of the best wrestling games I've seen. Like,
All right. We got one of those one-up machines down in the basement. It's got Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, and I think like two other ones. I want the Ninja Turtle one though.
besides ICP, what do you like to listen to?
So to be honest, I truly love absolutely everything. I hate bluegrass. Sorry for anybody who likes bluegrass. It's just not my thing. I love country. Kevin Gates is my ultimate favorite as far as rappers because there's never like a time where I hear his voice and I'm like, I don't like that song. I don't want to turn his voice off. It's amazing. It's beautiful. I like the fact that he loves God. I like the fact that he gears towards his woman. Um, I like I love rock music. I do love rock music. Typically, when I play it, though, that is my sound to my family. Don't fucking come in my room because mama is pissed. So, but I do love it. Like Metallica. Fucking love Metallica. Who doesn't?
Do
Queen.
you do you like some? Do you like metal, kind of like Slipknot and a few of those?
Oh, Slipknot was my first concert at the Metro Center. We saw some chick with a head. She had a full blown neck brace. Like, she must have broke her goddamn neck. And this bitch is down in the audience, fucking in the mosh pits. I'm like, God dang, she's gangster. For real.
Let's see. AEW Slam Zone said, "Damn right, Nintendo 64 is the best. I miss my Nintendo 64.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Favorite game was Zelda."
It is awesome. I remember watching my brother play Zelda growing up.
And a lot of people used to cuss at Mario back then, so that's always.
Oh shit. I got the Mario Kart. I always play my kids.
Now, here's the last two little rapid fire questions before we kind of wrap it up.
Okay.
Do you like being a face or a heel in wrestling?
Or the what?
Do you like being the good guy or the bad guy in wrestling?
I like to keep people guessing. I don't want anybody to know where I'm coming from. Ever. To be silent is to be key. Never see where I'm at, never see where I'm going to be. Might be good today. Like I said, I'm a sweet and sour patch kid. And to be honest, like that's my brain period. It's just like till you fucking piss me off, I'm really fucking nice. But once you piss me off, it's going to be like I'm Hulk up. Like we talked about, Kev.
We're back out. Our internet went off just for just about a split second.
Sorry. No, you're good. So what I was saying is like I don't want to ever be just one particular thing. I'm both. So like I want to keep people guessing all the time. I don't want to be good or bad. I don't want to be labeled ever because I want to keep people guessing. If that makes sense.
Will you rather? Are you more into female wrestling or intergender with the men?
I'll do both. I don't mind doing both. I feel like it's more serious when I'm wrestling with a guy than I am with female. When I'm with a female, I have more fun, but that's because we have a different type of connection. I have different connections with women than I do with men. I mean, as everybody. So men are more serious. They're more like, this is a job. And I'm like, okay, I'll be serious with you. Like yeah. I notice like my son even, he gets pissy with me if I don't take things serious enough. So I'm like, yeah, you're square.
So, are you more of a cat lover or a dog lover?
So I do love both. I love my dog because she's more interactive. My cat just passed away. I had him for 20 years. His name is Diego. And I like him because he was hilarious. Dude, cats are like mischievous, evil, and that's what I love about cats. It's like two different personalities. How can you pick one, really? I mean, ask me if I like a fucking gerbil or a cat. I like the fucking cat. I mean, or ask me if I like a dog or a ferret. I like the dog. But I mean, cats and dogs, they're amazing. They both are.
The two last rapid fire questions is what was your favorite costume to wear for Halloween? And yeah, go ahead. Put that one first. I'll go ahead.
All right, this is gonna crack you fucking up, dude. So, a couple years ago, I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna be a cholo for Halloween." Motherfucker, I fucking repped that shit though. I'll have to send you a picture. I got the teardrop. I got like the fucking bandana or whatever. I got with the button up flannel just at the top. I got my and then I found a fucking Monte Carlo while we were trick and treating with the kids. I'm like, bro, get a picture of me with this fucking Monte Carlo right here. So I got a picture and there's a fucking skeleton in the driver's seat and it looks like it's smoking Halloween. It's fucking badass. So that would probably be my ultimate favorite aside from The Purge.
Mm. So I know you said you used to work at the bars.
Yeah.
Any stories about
Oh.
the guys bothering you at the bar? Or
So
like how'd
there's
you
one.
handle like creeps back then?
Hell yeah, there's one that comes to mind. So I used to bartend at Bigfoot, right? And Bigfoot's a strip club in Rockford. And there was this guy who always used to come in and he would bring a pair of handcuffs and a key. And I never got to play this game. He would always do it with the strippers. And then one day, maybe it was like too early, like I opened the bar or something. And so the game is whoever he gives the key to gets to lock him up like on the railing of the bar, right? And choose his drinks for the day. And until he begs for the key back, he can't get up and use the bathroom or anything. And I'm like, so he gave me the key and I knew this game. And I was like, motherfucker, you fucked up because I'm fucking just twisted. Plus, I'm the bartender. And he wanted me to make him some fucked up drink. He's like, make the most fucked up drink you can. So I'm like, all right, bitch, I got you. So probably going to get a lot of slack for this. But he was a kinky motherfucker. So I went to the bathroom, took the back tank toilet water, put a bunch of nasty ass shit in his fucking drink, and that motherfucker had to shit. And I wouldn't give him his key because that was the other part. So you give the key to somebody else, and if he can guess who has the key, whoever I gave it to, then he can get up and use the bathroom. But he couldn't fucking figure it out. So this dude is sitting at the bar having to take a shit because I fucked his drink up really bad. And yeah, so I don't remember much after that because I think we were drinking a lot of Jameson. But
So
there were a ton of stories I got from that bar.
So the last rapid fire I got is when the videos that you have done with Kate and Matt so far. What kind of requests has fans or customers asked for you to look like?
To look like?
Yeah, to dress like.
Actually, I haven't gotten any, to be honest. So I love outfits. So put it out there, people. Tell me what you want to see.
All right. Well, we'd like to thank Insane Courtney Peterson for her time.
Thank you, guys. Don't forget to come back and watch the wrestling show and be a part of January 15th, man.
And that's when the Royal Rumble thing is supposed to happen?
Yep.
How do you feel going into it? You feel confident?
I mean, I need some practice, but I'm confident in anything I do. It is what it is. You know, roll with the punches, right?
Exactly.
This is true.
So.
Well, we were inside the square circle when Insane Courtney Peterson. We We all didn't come out bloody, so we're good. Nothing happened yet. But I'd like to thank you for your time, though.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Anytime. You have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.